Okay, everyone. This video is going to be a little different. What it's mostly going to be talking about is the future of the channel and things that I've been thinking about with the future of the channel. One of the biggest concerns, obviously, is going to be how long I'm able to create content. In case you don't know, most of my content pretty much revolves around the fact that I'm able to get anime figures in. Okay? Now, keep in mind also, the figures that I do get in, they're ones that I have wanted to begin with. Alright? The channel is mostly existent because it's just another thing that I just wanted to do with my hobby, if that makes sense. So, really, the YouTube channel is just an extension of my hobby. However, now realizing after time and communicating with a lot of people and meeting with a lot of people and befriending a lot of people, it's become a little bit more than that. It's become its own little entity, as it were, separate from the figures. And the reason why that I have come to this realization is I care about the channel. Like, I know that's really weird saying this after like doing YouTube for 2 years, but I care about the life of the channel. Now, the channel is not anywhere close to dying at all. Definitely not close. If anything, it's growing at a fairly decent rate. Okay, I don't know the exact statistics of, like, how much I'm growing and whatnot, because really it doesn't matter. All right, it is what it is. I'm a review channel that's specifically reviewing about anime figures. It's not exactly that big of like a thing to really make a YouTube channel on. Okay. However, the life of the channel that I'm concerned about is going to be how long I can make the reviews. Eventually something is going to give. It's either I'm not going to be able to afford figures anymore, okay, to make content, because that's what my content is to be able to get figures in, okay, or I'm just going to get bored of it. I'm definitely not getting bored of it. I wouldn't be making this video if I was bored of it, okay? If anything, I'm concerned that I'm not going to be able to do enough because I want to make videos. That is my main thing, is I want to make review channels and I want to get info out there for people that are interested in anime figures, okay? If they happen to be interested in a figure that I have gotten in that I have wanted to begin with, fine with me. I'm more than happy to share as much information as possible about that. Okay, that's really what review channels are, is just to get info about a product. Okay, if somebody's interested in a product that I am also interested in, by all means, watch my video. I'm not going to say no, okay? Now, what this all means is, if you think about it for a second, okay, concerning going back to the whole, oh no, my wallet is down. Oh no, my finances are down or whatever. No, I'm in a fairly good financial situation. Okay, I'm not going to be homeless. It's nothing like that whatsoever. All right, the thing that this is mostly concerned about is how long I can do it. Okay, if you think about it, okay, every single video that I am doing, okay, financial wise, all right, we're thinking like, big money here, okay, well, somewhat big money, I guess you could say. Each figure usually will cost around $100, okay, for a scale figure, okay? We can even go with Nendroids, okay? Let's go with a lower number with Nendroids, okay? If you take the amount of videos that I have on my channel, okay, let's see how many videos I have. I have 147 videos, okay? Now, granted, some of them are just like my uploaded live streams, so let's go ahead and go with maybe, and then some of them are haul videos too, okay, which technically you need the finances for that too, obviously, and other videos. So let's go with half of that at least, okay? So 70 videos, okay? 70 videos, all right? Times that by 50. Now the number is really big, okay? So that's the thing that I am concerned about, is whether or not, I'm going to be able to support alone the content of this channel. Something is going to give. It's either going to be, I'm not going to be able to get reviews out, I'm not going to become interested, and I'm not going to be able to, well, basically afford to do the channel anymore, okay? Now, again, all figures that I'm interested in. All right, it is my responsibility and whatnot to finance my own things, but it's something that I want to be transparent about with you guys. Okay. Now, there's two ways to obviously solve this problem. Okay, and that is going to be the monetization eventually of my videos. Okay, I have peaked back. I've peaked over 1,000 subscribers. Yay. That's the first qualification. The other qualification is I have to get 4,000 like hours of watch time, I think is the other thing. Yeah, 4,000 hours. Is it 4,000? I'm pretty sure it's 4,000. Yes, you need 4,000 hours, and that's just to them to get to review you. Okay? That's not considering the fact that you'll actually get it. Just keep that in mind. Okay? Now, obviously, with, you know, the whole, you know, ad apocalypse and all that stuff, and we're still recovering from that, and copyright claims going all over the place and whatnot, okay? For anime channels, okay, specifically anime channels in general, it is very hard, from what I've understood through research, to not have your video get copyright striked or demonetized or something like that, okay? Because let's face it, most anime content is fairly suggestive, okay? Fairly not safe for work most of the time, okay? Give you an example with my channel, all right? When I was monetized before they changed the whole qualification for monetization, before you had to get 1,000 subs and then, you know, 4,000 hours or whatever, the showcase video that I made of Hestia, it's just of her being rotated on, you know, my little glass Lazy Susan or whatever, that was demonetized for, or it wasn't demonetized, it was, what was it? It was flagged for suggestive content and would have selected ads on it, which basically means that it's going to be a video that's going to be harder to find, okay? That influences the amount of money I could have gotten on it. Now, with my channel of how small it is and how many views I get, I'm not going to be making that much money. And I completely understand that as well, all right? Again, I'm a review channel on anime figures. That is a very narrow audience, okay, in comparison to other things, all right? I'm not saying there's only like 10 people in the world that collect anime figures, all right? I can list that many on my hand already, okay? So, again, it's those few factors that I'm going through my head about the longevity of the channel, okay? So even if I were to get monetized, okay, even if that were to happen, it's either going to be A, it's probably not going to be self-sustaining that much, okay? Because the other thing too, with just the cost of figures, cost of equipment as well, all right? There's the camera, the lighting, okay? I also got an Elgato capture card, okay? That's technically for content, all right? I use that, it helps me with recording, that helps me with the streaming and all of that stuff, okay? The only thing that I am, and which I am very grateful for, is that in my recent videos, you will see that I have gotten a huge automatic turntable that I can put my fingers on. It's a big, giant white turntable that's like 58 or like 36 inches wide or something. It's like 2.5 feet wide. Okay, so it can literally handle anything on it. It can like stand like 50 pounds or something like that even on it. Okay, something ridiculous like that. All right, that was literally, that thing only exists on my person because of people donating to my stream. Okay, and I am very grateful that that has happened. Okay, I never stopped thinking about how amazing that people were able to donate to me and give me that opportunity. It never, ever, ever, ever crosses my mind that it was like something stupid that happened. No, it is an amazing thing that has happened. And so, with all this, with the fact of the longevity of the channel, okay, with the fact of monetization, being able to carry out and how long, because again, the only reason why that I am so concerned about this is because I love making the videos, all right? But at the same time, it's, you know, you guys do amazing support with the liking, the video, the sharing, and all of that stuff, okay? It's, the amount of support that I get is great. So that brings me up to my next point, and what really this video is all about, Okay. I am thinking, again, thinking. This isn't going to happen because either way, I don't really care if it does happen or if it does. I'm just being transparent about all of this and why I'm even thinking about it, let alone starting it. I am thinking about starting a Patreon channel. Okay? What the Patreon will basically do is support or basically help pay off just equipment to have the channel go on longer. Okay? So cameras, lighting, something like the turntable, for example. You know, who knows what other things. Okay? Maybe even a green screen eventually, so I can put different things in the background. You know, it's things like that that I'm thinking of. Okay? Because really, ultimately, again, I'm buying the figures on my own. Okay? So you don't need to worry about that. That's going to be my concern of what figures I get. Because ultimately, they're going to be on my person, and they're going to be a part of my collection. I just like sharing my collection. The only thing that is directly connecting that to YouTube is the equipment. So mics. Like right now, I am literally talking into a sock. That is my pop filter right now. Okay? Pop filters aren't really that much, but I'm just, you know, that's just the point that I'm trying to iterate right here, okay? Okay, cameras, things like that. Okay? That's what the Patreon would probably support, is directly support anything that would make the YouTube channel better and grow more. Again, the YouTube channel itself has become something that I've really fallen in love with, probably too much. Okay, and it is of my concern to make sure that the channel lives on a little bit longer. It's not ending anytime soon, but maybe instead of, you know, just 2 years, maybe it can live on for like 5 more years. You know, I know that's doubling it and that's ridiculous, but you get my point. So again, it's just something that I'm concerned about. Now, as for the Patreon thing, going back to that, again, I am just thinking about starting it. I'm not going to start it. I want to get your guys' thoughts on whether or not I should start a Patreon channel. I even want to get your thoughts if you want me to start one and don't even support it or become a patron. Okay? I want every single opinion on this matter from you guys. Because it's ultimately you guys that I'm concerned about. I want to make sure that I give you content that will last for a very long time. Okay? That is what I care about. Now, if it goes to content eventually outside of figures, for example, you know, like Fate Grand Order content, okay? That's one thing that I've been doing a lot. You guys know I play Fate Grand Order, okay? If it requires, you know, maybe anime content, doing anime reviews, would you guys be interested in that? Maybe I should start doing that now before even doing the Patreon instead of thinking about that. Should I do something like that? You know, I need your guys' opinion on this now. Okay? Mostly because I can't think of anything, okay? That's the main reason. That's the other reason why that I'm making this video. So again, the Patreon thing is something that I have been thinking about, and I need your guys' opinion on it. Okay? The other thing too, what I've said in videos, is not sitting there going like, oh yeah, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, you know, in every single one of my videos, okay? I'm going to have to start doing that as well. Okay? YouTube almost requires of me to do that to get the channel to grow. If the channel grows, I'm getting more information out there then, which is of my concern. Okay? That is my goal with this channel, is to get information about anime figures out there in the world. That is what I care about. That is my mission. And that directly supports that. Okay? Now, after all of this, you're probably sitting there going, oh my gosh, she's becoming a sellout. I can't blame you. Okay? I can't blame you. But at some point, something is going to give. And I'd rather address it now rather than when the channel is starting to flop. It's that simple, and that's the reason why. Is it going to flop anytime soon? I hope not, especially after posting this video, okay? But it is what it is. Alright? This isn't an immediate problem, but it's going to be probably a problem eventually. So, anyways, those are some thoughts that I wanted to share with you guys, because that's ultimately what I'm about, is being transparent about any information regarding anime figures, or the life of the channel, or any concerns, or anything like that. I want to be transparent about that with you guys, because you guys have earned that. Because you are the ones that have left the comment, you are the ones who have left the like, and you are the ones that have subscribed. That is what I care about. So again, thank you. Leave a comment down below. If you don't want to leave a comment down below, you can even come on to the official, or not the official, the Our Figure Our Figure Collection Discord. Wow, I am good at advertising. You see, this is why I am really concerned about this, because I'm horrible at promoting something. All right, sponsor me. So again, just if you need to contact me, that's another way that you can do it, if you don't want to leave a comment. But I do want to hear your opinion, because it is of my utmost concern and utmost interest for both the channel, and I'm sure for you guys as well. So anyways, this video is probably going on for a little bit long. I don't even know how long it's actually been. But anyways, thank you for listening if you listen to this whole entire thing. And the videos will continue coming out. In fact, I am just about finished editing a review right now. I'm probably going to finish it right now. And then it's probably going to be going up within the next couple of days. Okay? So anyways, I will see you in the next video. And I'll see you later.